The basic key to Buddhism is the idea that nothing is permanent.
Excess clinging to anything will produce suffering.
Everything's changing. Everything's in a state of flux because
Nothing is permanent.
everything's maneuvering through growth.
Nothing we have, no one in our lives, no state of mind is exempt from change. Nothing at all can prevent the universal process of birth, growth, decay, and death.
All things change. Most changes are surprises from karma, bardo, challenges, lessons, and even chance. Go with the flow as best you can and choose wisely when you want to swim against the flow.
Change is never painful, only resistance to change is painful, said Buddha.
Very true.
True.
The basic principle of the universe, of all existence, is change. Things happen, things change.
If you get comfortable with the fact that everything is changing and the only guarantee in life is the constant change, you will have no suffering.
But as we see, the planets have changed. Things move, things have cycled. Evolution, growth,
History,
development,
nations,
change.
spirituality.
And then when life came onto the planet, change, more change, different types of life.
Energies change, chemistry, dynamics.
Every bit of life clinging. The dinosaurs came there, and then all of a sudden,
Boom!
dinosaurs were gone. Change. The basic principles of change.
All what matters is what happens to you today.
And here came along the early man. Change, growth, intellect, change,
Culture,
fire, society, and then
beliefs, systematic
development,
changes,
family,
nations,
hatred. Hatred come along,
War.
anger, greed, delusion, power,
control,
to the point of extreme.
war, crisis, death.
And you see the turmoil, where they think what matters is greed and anger and power,
And
but
destroying
actually,
everything. People,
technology,
profit over people.
but all of this fades. Here we see the development of empires over thousands and thousands of years. All the different empires, the Chinese, the Mongol, the Roman, the Greek, the Egyptian, they all change, they come, they go, cycle. All the different empires. And nothing lasts forever. Everything changes. But what is the oldest civilization known to man? Civilization.
It would seem to me like Mesopotamia,
Africa,
Sumeria.
something like that. No, the oldest known civilization is Aborigine.
The oldest civilization in the world is the 80,000-year-old Aborigine of Australia, who are some places still aware and available in their original form.
The Aborigine talk about a dream time, a dream culture. They get information from the dreams. They believe that their society, their civilization was started in a dream, an alien dream.
That means that they were highly related to nature and organic.
But this dream culture is very, very incredible. And yet it's the oldest civilization, and it exists in its still original form. But still, nothing is permanent. Nothing lasts forever.
The three poisons of life we all need to conquer are greed, hatred, and delusion.
But there are three intoxicants that cloud the mind and that make attachment causing suffering. Delusions of ego and pride. The first is the pride of youth, thinking that you're going to live and look like this forever and trying to find that youth.
Selfishness, shallowness.
Now here's a man who took his picture every day for 20 years. You're going to see, no matter what,
Time
age
changes.
is going to happen. Things change. Everything changes. Your body will change. And you will grow old.
And nothing can stop that. Charles Darwin had a great theory that those who are responsive to change are going to succeed rather than those who are the strongest.
If you could respond and adapt to change, you can develop better. That was the basic idea. And in Buddhism, we have to start to realize all things change. We cannot attach ourselves to youth. We have have to recognize we will grow old.
The Buddhism
We will die.
teaches us to be selfless.
And we have to recognize that as we go through life, there's another attachment, and that's the attachment of pride in health and well-being. Thinking that just when you get into middle age, you're healthy and you're well-being, and you're going to stay that way. Well, I'm sorry. All things change. And even that pride in health and well-being will change. You will still grow old. You will get sick now and then.
And you cannot stop your biological clock. Your biological clock is ticking.
You should adapt and love it. And the third, intoxicant. The pride of life, craving attention, position, authority, identity,
Appreciation.
That businessman who's clinging to these things, the ego, craving, impermanence. But don't cling.
If it doesn't matter in 5 years, it just doesn't matter.
If it doesn't matter in 5 million years, it really doesn't matter. You see,
nothing is permanent.
Excess clinging to anything will produce suffering. All things change is the basic principle of life.
Change is never painful. Only resistance to change is painful, said Buddha.
This is Desi.
And Rita.
And we hope that we gave you a good lesson for life.
Enjoy.